Let's catch up on the stocks making headlines from major investments, deals, order wins, acquisitions, and earnings surprises. Here's a quick look at the stocks in focus on April 4th. So, are you ready to dive in?
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to seeing what's moving the market today. Let's get started.
First up, we have Jupiter Wagons Limited. They've secured land in Odisha for India's first forged rail wheel and axle manufacturing plant. Sounds like a big step, right?
It is, indeed. They're planning to invest 2,500 crore rupees in phases, and they expect to produce 1 lakh forged wheel sets annually, with half of that for exports. Pretty ambitious.
Operations are slated to commence by 2027. So, a long-term play, I guess?
Definitely a long-term investment. Think of it like planting a tree. You won't see fruit right away, but the potential is huge if they pull it off.
And next on our list is HDFC Bank Limited. Their average advances under management are up 7.3% year over year. Is that good?
It's a solid indicator of growth, and their average deposits were up 15.8% year over year. That points to strong customer confidence, right?
Period end deposits totaled 27,145 billion rupees, up 14.1% year over year. Seems like they're doing something right.
Absolutely. Like a well-oiled machine, the bank seems to be efficiently gathering deposits and deploying them, contributing to steady growth.
Moving on, Nestlé India Limited has commenced groundbreaking of its new factory in Khordha, Odisha. Another factory in Odisha. Interesting.
Right. Initial investment of approximately 900 crore rupees. This factory will manufacture products from its foods portfolio, including prepared dishes and cooking aids.
So, more maji, maybe?
Possibly. Expansion like this can definitely help them meet growing demand, and it's a pretty significant investment, so it reflects confidence in their growth prospects.
Okay, next up is CG Power and Industrial Solutions Limited. They've completed the acquisition of the radio frequency RF Components business from Renesas. What does that even mean?
Well, they've basically bought a whole division that makes key components for wireless communication. The cool part is that the acquisition conditions are met, including CFIUS clearance.
And the assets will be transferred to entities incorporated by CG Power in India, USA, China, and Turkey. So it's a global play?
Exactly. They're setting up shop in key markets, which shows they're serious about leveraging this acquisition. It's like a chess move, positioning themselves strategically across the globe.
UltraTech Cement Limited is next. The board approved the acquisition of Wonder WallCare Private Limited for up to 235 crore rupees. Is this a big deal?
It is for them. Wonder WallCare will become a wholly owned subsidiary upon completion, which provides UltraTech with a 6 lakh MT per annum manufacturing plant for wall putty.
Wall putty, that's like stuff you use to smooth walls before painting, right?
Exactly. It's a smart move for UltraTech to expand their product line, allowing them to offer a more complete package of construction materials.
Now, we have Bajaj Auto Limited. Their subsidiary subscribed to Euro 50 million in convertible bonds of Pierer Bajaj AG, PPAG. That's a mouthful.
It is. It supports funding needs of KTM AG, which is a subsidiary of Pierer Mobility AG. It's all interconnected.
So Bajaj is basically investing more in KTM?
Precisely. These bonds can be converted into PBAG shares between June 1st, 2025 and February 29th, 2028. It's like placing a bet on the future success of KTM.
GR Infra Projects Limited was awarded arbitration proceedings and is entitled to receive 1 crore 6 lakh 44,929 rupees from the government of Bihar. That's super specific.
Yeah, and that award includes 12% per annum interest until realization. This relates to the Bhagalpur bypass project claims.
So they're finally getting paid for work they did?
Basically, think of it as a delayed payment finally coming through, with a nice interest bonus attached.
Vedanta Limited's annual aluminium production increased by 2% year over year to 2,421 KT. Is 2% a good increase?
It's steady growth, especially considering market fluctuations. Zinc India also achieved record annual mined metal production of 1,095 KT.
And total power sales for quarter 4 increased by 18% quarter over quarter. So things seem to be humming along.
Exactly. It's like a diversified portfolio where different sectors are contributing to the overall growth.
L&T Finance Limited reports that retailization of their portfolio is estimated at approximately 97% as of Q4 financial year 2025. What does that even mean?
It means they're focusing more on individual loans rather than big corporate ones. Their financial year 2025 retail disbursements are estimated at 60,020 crore rupees, up 11% year over year.
And the retail loan book is projected to reach approximately 95,100 crore rupees by the end of Q4 financial year 2025. Wow.
Exactly. They're strategically shifting their focus to tap into the growing retail lending market, which could reduce their overall risk and increase profitability.
Bandhan Bank Limited reports that loans and advances reached 1,37,902 crore rupees, up 10.6% year over year. Are they doing well?
Seems like it. Total deposits amounted to 1,51,209 crore rupees, up 11.8% year over year.
And their liquidity coverage ratio, LCR, as of March 31st, 2025, stands at approximately 177.54%. That sounds healthy, right?
It is. It indicates they have ample liquid assets to cover potential short-term cash outflows, ensuring they remain stable.
Avenue Supermarts Limited, or DMart, reports Q4 financial year 2025 as standalone revenue from operations reached 14,462.39 crore rupees. That's a lot of groceries.
It is. The total number of DMart stores stands at 415 as of March 31st, 2025. Pretty impressive expansion.
And these revenue figures are subject to audit, so they might change a little.
Exactly. But given their consistent performance, it's unlikely to be drastically different.
GMR Airports Limited has allotted non-convertible bonds, NCBs, totaling 400 crore rupees. What are those for?
They're basically raising money. These bonds have a 5% coupon and a tenure of 36 months.
And these NCBs will be listed on BSE Limited. So more transparency, I guess?
Definitely. It allows more investors to participate and it provides liquidity.
SH Kilkar and Company Limited reports that financial year 2025 consolidated revenues reached 2,100 crore rupees, up 15% year over year. Sounds promising.
It does. Their net debt as of March 31st, 2025 stood at 670 crore rupees.
They also received interim relief of 95 crore rupees from their insurer. That's like a bonus, right?
Pretty much. It's a nice cushion that can help them manage their finances more effectively.
Ami Organics Limited has fully commissioned a 10.8 MWDC solar power plant in Gujarat. Are they going green?
Absolutely. It's projected to yield substantial annual cost savings for their Ankleshwar and Jagadia units.
Plus, they're developing an additional 5 MW solar power plant for the Sachin unit. They're really leaning into solar, aren't they?
Definitely. It's a smart move to reduce their reliance on traditional energy sources, cut costs, and be more environmentally responsible.
A WL Agribusiness Limited's, formerly Aldani Wilmar, Q4 financial year 2025 volume increased by 7% and revenue increased by 36% year over year. Nice.
Right. And their financial year 2025 volume growth was 10% and revenue increased by 26% year over year. They're also expanding their reach.
They've reached 50,000 rural towns, a 10-fold increase over 3 years. Wow, that's impressive growth.
It is. They're clearly making strides in penetrating rural markets, which offers huge potential for further expansion.
Steep Industries Limited has commenced production enhancement operations in mature fields at Rajamundry asset. What's that all about?
They're basically working to squeeze more oil and gas out of existing wells. This follows a letter of award from ONGC for 15 years.
So it's a long-term project?
Exactly. They've taken over charge of these fields, which means a steady stream of revenue for the next 15 years.
Paras Defense and Space Technologies Limited has signed an MOU with Israel's Microcon Vision Limited for advanced drone camera technology. Cool.
Definitely cutting edge. Paras Defense will be the exclusive supplier of the technology in India.
And they aim to lower the price of high-end drone cameras by 50 to 60%. That's a game changer, right?
It could be. Lowering the price will make this technology more accessible, which could unlock new opportunities in various sectors.
Sai Life Sciences Limited has launched a dedicated peptide research center in Hyderabad. What's a peptide?
It's a type of molecule used in drug development. This center offers specialized services in peptide synthesis, discovery, and advanced modalities.
They're also integrating automation, advanced liquid handling, and robotics. Sounds super high tech.
It is. Investing in these advanced technologies can speed up research and development, giving them a competitive edge.
Balaji Means Limited has commissioned a 6 MW ASC solar power plant. Another company going solar.
Yes, this plant will operate in a phased manner under grid connectivity.
And the generated power is intended for captive consumption under open access regulations. So, reducing their energy costs?
Exactly. It's a smart way to become more self-sufficient and reduce their carbon footprint.
Jio Financial Services Limited and BlackRock each invested rupees 66.5 crore rupees in Jio BlackRock Investment Advisors Private Limited.
Right? They each subscribe to 6 crore 65 lakh equity shares at par.
So they're doubling down on their joint venture.
Absolutely. This joint venture will use the funds for its business operations, signaling a commitment to growth.
All Cargo Logistics Limited's Echo Worldwide NV acquired a 5% stake in All Cargo EULS Terminals Company Limited for KRW 500 million. That's a lot of zeros.
It is, though it's still a relatively small stake. All Cargo ULS Terminals is a warehousing joint venture, not yet operational.
The acquisition aims to establish All Cargo's warehousing activities in Korea. So a strategic move?
Definitely. It gives them a foothold in the Korean market.
Zigay Prepaid Ocean Services Limited and Thomas Cook India Limited are partnering to enhance corporate travel experiences. Sounds like a good match.
Exactly. They're integrating Thomas Cook's travel expertise with Zaggle's expense management platform.
Aims to streamline travel bookings, expense tracking, and compliance. Corporate travel can be a pain, right?
It can. This partnership aims to make the process smoother and more efficient for businesses.
United Breweries Limited launched Amstel Grande Premium Strong Beer in Uttar Pradesh. A new beer?
Yup, made with quality barley, Dutch yeast, and hops.
They're expanding the availability of Amstel Grande, trying to capture more of the strong beer market, maybe?
Exactly. They're aiming to appeal to consumers who prefer a premium strong beer option.
VIP Clothing Limited reports standalone revenue from operations for Q4 financial year 2025 reached 64.36 crore rupees.
And they say it's a significant increase compared to previous years.
But the revenue for the quarter is subject to audit. So we'll see if it holds up.
Exactly, but it's definitely an encouraging sign for them.
Elevus Life Sciences Limited received a US FDA Establishment Inspection Report EIR for their Ankleshwar API facility. Good news?
Definitely, the EIR was issued with voluntary action indicated VAI status.
The US FDA inspection occurred from January 27th to 31st, 2025. So they passed the inspection?
Basically, yeah. A VAI status means that the FDA found no significant objectionable conditions during the inspection.
Torrent Power Limited has incorporated a new step-down subsidiary, Torrent Urja 38 Private Limited.
Right, and it's going to focus on electricity generation from renewable energy sources.
Torrent Urja 38 Private Limited is a wholly owned subsidiary of Torrent Green Energy Private Limited. So they are serious about renewable energy?
Absolutely. It's a clear indication of their commitment to sustainable energy practices.
Astral Limited received BIS certification for its oriented polyvinyl chloride OPVC pipes. Does that mean anything to me?
It means that pipes meet Indian standards. The certification confirms that the pipes meet Indian standard IS 16647 2017.
So they expect increased revenue due to the broader market reach?
Precisely. This certification opens up more opportunities for them to sell their pipes in the Indian market.
HG Infra Engineering Limited's subsidiary transferred a 26% stake in 4 solar subsidiaries to Stockwell Solar Services Private Limited.
Each sale involved 2,600 equity shares at rupees 10 per share.
But the entities will remain subsidiaries of HG Infra Engineering Limited. So what's the point?
Possibly to bring in some additional investment while still maintaining control. It's a way to share the financial burden and potentially tap into Stockwell's expertise.
Expleo Solutions Limited closed its wholly owned subsidiary Expleo Solutions FZEUAE. Sounds like a setback?
Maybe temporarily. The closure was due to operational difficulties in reaching customers in the Gulf region.
But they plan to establish a new subsidiary in Dubai to improve operational efficiency. So they're not giving up on the region?
Exactly. They're learning from their mistakes and trying a different approach to better serve the market.
Well, that was a lot to cover. I think we touched on some really interesting developments today. Disclaimer, we advise investors to check with certified experts before taking any investment decisions.
Absolutely. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time.